I can surely attest that dreams delayed are not necessarily dreams denied. It was only a few episodes back when I shared the distressing experience of failing matric and the disappointments, and I thought to myself, what a year of waste. I wonder how many of us are already disappointed and have concluded the same thing about 2020. But it is a good thing that you've landed yourself on Triumph TV, a platform where we ignite hope by sharing our stories. I am your host, Triumph Mbiba. Just like the young Triumph, when I was a child, I thought like a child. I decided to write off an entire period of my life because I felt like all odds were against me. Hard times have a way of making us think that this is just the end of the road. I think it was a social media meme that says, let's reload 2020, this version has a virus. Unfortunately, life does not stop evolving for our graves. That lays the foundation of today's message, keeping your head above water. For many, this period means tools down, Papa, it ain't gonna work. Others are throwing off dreams that took them so much to get off the ground and extinguishing the only hope of change. When I started Triumph TV, it was about inviting influential women to share their stories. And now I was locked down, but I was not about to give up. I just had to readjust my plan, how to carry it out. More powerful than the desire to win is the courage to begin. And now that I had started, I was not going to stop. We are cautioned of the inevitable traffic and distractions on our road to greatness. But keeping your head above water means keeping a positive attitude in the midst of setbacks. And the real battlefield is in the mind. That's where we make or break the deal of what's to become of us past these testing times. The most successful people in life are those who are able to adapt to changing circumstances, and that calls for transformation. And we can only be transformed, our lives can be transformed only by the renewal of our minds. At the end of it all, it will definitely be worth the fight. Whether it's having to complete that degree online, readjusting business plans and doing e-commerce or business online, for others it might mean a moment to pause and reflect. Remember, it's okay to rest, but don't quit. There's a motivational passage that I like so much. It reads, I would like to quote it exactly so that I do not miss out any important fact. Remember how hard you fought to be where you are today. If you quit now, you will end up right back where you first started. And when you first began, you were so desperate to be where you are right now. So keep going. The cave we fear to enter holds the treasure we seek. Most of our life's breakthroughs are birthed in our seasons of darkness, when we feel like the winds of change are blowing against our goals. But it is our attitude towards circumstances that are beyond our control that determines our altitude in life. Keeping our head above the water comes through the revelation that God turns pressure into power. He says, I will give you the treasures of darkness and the riches in hidden places. It is only when we understand that keeping our head above the water means holding on to the glimpse of hope that these times can actually be the best of times for us to become better, to reflect, and to actually work the ground in which we want to see harvest in the coming future. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe on Triumph TV. That is my YouTube channel. Go, my coming on our misala kahle.